All right, everybody, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is EuroFX, and this is a channel about my trading journey where you get to follow me along, going from novice, unknown trader to eventually one day leveraging big capital and making big gains. And along the way, I hope to help give off whatever knowledge that I have to help anybody throughout their journey to be able to make that transition as well. So, welcome to my channel. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. If you find things that are of value within here, feel free to go ahead and share with anybody else, and welcome for the ride. So, um, I've been trading now for a little over 6 months, and it's been definitely the most challenging thing that I've ever put myself through throughout my entire lifetime. And heart I'm centered in my heart as an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur since I was it's been going on 5 years now, since 2017. And I've actually been really successful in a self-employed health insurance industry. I actually had an office with about 30 agents and was able to make multiple six figures, and thankfully I'm still reaping the rewards and benefits of the residual income that comes with that. I love the aspects of leadership. I love being able to guide others and to be there for others throughout their journey as well, which is part of the reason as to why I'm starting this specific channel, because I believe that any information, not just for me, but anybody that we stumble upon, we can actually use that to help others also elevate their lifestyles as well too. Because just how I'm able to learn from watching the other greats, it's nice to be a great to help others as well too. So, um, with that being said, I mean, every journey, any journey that you go through, there's going to be ups and downs. There's never going to be a perfect moment or a perfect journey throughout any process that you do. And I always love to equate to even when we're babies. Like, I've been blessed with two beautiful children. And my first son taught me a lot, because the same time that he was developing his footsteps, I'm also developing in my entrepreneurial journey. And the biggest parallel that I was able to draw throughout that journey was incredible to see how, and as crazy as it sounds, right? He gets up, he tries to take a couple steps, falls back down, right? And what happens is everybody's cheering him on, yeah, 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 go do your thing, right? And as we become older, we no longer have that. Unless you have somebody who's really truly connected with you, there's not going to be many people that are going to cheer you on as you're breaking these barriers and breaking these chains. And mostly due to the fact that a lot of individuals will cast their insecurities and their way of thinking onto you. So if you tell somebody, and this is just an example, oh, I can touch the rim, I can dunk 10 feet. Well, if they can't even get close to jumping the rim, they're going to say it's impossible. And that's what happens throughout the entrepreneurial journey, especially when you're breaking out of wherever you're breaking out of. And, watching my little boy take his first footsteps was a truly incredible moment for me, because not only was he giving it his all while he was learning around others, but even when it was just me and him, and he would fall, he wouldn't cry, he would just get back up and continue to try. And that taught me so much throughout my journey. Um, when I went from being W-2 to then being a self-employed individual and working on 100% commission and having days where, I didn't know if I was going to make a sale, where I didn't know exactly where my next lead or prospect was going to come from, but to keep trying and putting my best effort forward each and every single day, watching him, a small baby, continue to take those footsteps and keep trying until eventually gets it, it's a big reason of what allowed me to become fearless throughout my journey. And with all that being said, I have to exercise those same concepts now in trading. It hasn't been easy at all. I've been trading now a little over 6 months, going on 7 months, taking it actually serious, putting in a lot of time on the charts, putting in a lot of time in. Oh no, the background. I'm supposed to have the charts in the background as like a cool backdrop. There it is. Putting in a lot of time on the charts, and putting in a lot of time on education, on learning, on trial and error. And in my previous videos, I mentioned I had a pretty quick start when I first got funded. I'm a prop firm trader. I got funded with my Forex funds, which again is my favorite prop firm to work with so far. I've tried a couple, but they've been the most responsive to me. The most transparent. They don't try to have all these flashy deals. It's just kind of like what you see is what you get, and I like that rather than trying to entice me to get a new account every time. So will post their link below as I am affiliate with them as well. So if you want to give them a shot, go ahead and just click the link. It's greatly appreciated. It keeps this channel going as well too. So yeah, had a pretty quick start. 2 weeks I got funded. What and then obviously within that first day I lost it. Then it took me a whole 6 months of trial and error, blowing accounts, getting the education, finally catching the flow of the market before I got funded again. I got funded on a 50K account. And that took me 3 long months. So I had the same 50K account for 3 months. It was 30 days for phase one. Then it took me a whole 60 days for phase two. And then for phase three, which is actually when you get funded and get the payout, that was another 30 days that it takes. So by the time by that time of the funded journey, I was actually up 4%, and I had a 4% payout, which on a 50K account is like it's like 3.9 something percent. It was $1,800 that I was actually paid, and that really sparked something in me. It really, as amazing as it was to get that payout, I wasn't prepared for what that was going to do to my psychology, because it almost felt like I was indestructible and unstoppable. It almost felt like every single trade that I was putting in, I felt like I was a market wizard. I was like, I know the market. There's no way that the market can go against me. That is how I was trading. And it actually, it was, I had such a high level of discipline in the way I was journaling, in the way that I was charting, in the way that I was being patient with my trades prior to getting my payout, that was actually getting me the positive results of keeping the same account, not blowing an account, and getting paid. So then fast forward after that very first payout, I'm feeling super incredible. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start compounding accounts, and I purchased another 50K. Purchased another 50K. Definitely came to the conclusion as a result of my last video, which I'll share in the link below as well. Um, Definitely not a swing trader just yet. I'm more of an intraday trader. I like to get in and out of my trades within that same day. Um, I completely lose track of actually how I got funded and what my trading strategies were. Got the 50K account, went up 2% on the brand new 50K, which was also 2% up on my funded account as well. Well, it turned out that I didn't book none of those profits, and I didn't bring my stop loss to entry because I was super confident. I feel like the market will never go against me. Like, I know exactly what the market's gonna do. I got it cornered. Like, I'm a wizard. I can do everything. And I actually ended up losing 2%, which completely derailed my psychology. I went from the most confident person in the world, thinking that I'm a market wizard, to not losing confidence yet. I got to a point where I was more delirious. I would say to myself like things like, "Oh, that's fine." Like, oh, I was experimenting with different pairs. Oh, that's fine. I can make it all up because I know how to trade gold while I'm learning this. Worst mistake. Fast forward, I blow the account and really took a hit on my psychology to the point where I felt like trading wasn't even for me. You know, thankfully my spouse, my partner, she really talked to me and really got to see my video and was like, babe, don't give up. Like, I know this is something that you have a passion for and you can do it. And I took that advice. So I am restarting my journey. I'm going to make a consistent effort to post at least a video a week, no matter what's happening, because I feel like sharing my journey, sharing my story is a big, huge part of the success here, right? Because if I'm able to succeed and I'm able to carve a path, I can help others do the same thing as well and change their lives, change their circumstances. So I started just that. So, I got a 100K account this week, um, on my Forex funds evaluation model. And needless to say, I'm down 8%. So, um, I'm not afraid to admit that I'm down 8% right now. And it's just crazy because it almost feels like I don't even know how to trade anymore or what I'm doing. So it's very interesting to kind of go through this and see how this is playing on my psychology, because patience is such a big key thing in trading. Also, being able to take losses the right way is a big key thing. And I feel like what's been happening is that I've been, because I was winning for so long, and then even if I would lose, I would get it right back the next trade. It seems like I'm going through a streak right now that has to be weathered somehow. And this is probably the biggest part, especially given my whole entire background in life in general. Like, I'm big on winning, I'm big on competitiveness, and I'm big on giving it my all. But I guess I've never really had to endure like gut wrenching losses as I'm going through right now. And I guess the reason why they're more gut wrenching is because of how quickly I want to make that change, and that could be something that could be getting me in trouble. You know, I hope to look a year now from this video and actually know the answer to what was happening. But I know that in the next couple weeks, couple days, uh, there's gonna be a turnover in this process where I start to identify, okay, this is what I'm doing wrong. This is what I can do to change it. So a couple of things that I'm doing now is sticking to my trading plan. My original trading plan was 1 to 2 trades a day, no more than 1% per trade. Don't try to scale in. I've been trying to scale in like crazy. It's not working. And if I do take a L on a trade, completely sit out for the next couple hours. Then come back to see what's actually happening in the market and where my direction was at. And then go from there. So, um, I hope that there was some sort of value in this video for you guys. It's always an honor and a pleasure for me to be here and actually deliver a message. And anything that you guys want to see more of, I'm happy to share. Just feel free to leave a comment down below and let me know of different ways that I can start to, cultivate something for you guys that's going to help you guys as well along your journey. I'm no expert. I know a little bit that has gotten me some success to where when I speak about this with different people, I realize I know a lot more than the average person. So anything that I can do to help, I'm here for you guys. Again, EuroFX here. Thank you for coming to my channel and stay tuned for the next video.